I know it's been about a month since I played this game. I've been playing different other games, but I promise you guys that I'll be right back to this game, and I have. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you get all the updates when I post. I'm posting daily now. Let's get this up to 20 likes. I appreciate all the support. The support really helps with my channel. And if you guys like this video, hey, I'm doing my job right. Alright, let's get back into it.
Late May. The lino flowers that painted Trista's spring fields had faded, replaced by lush greenery and a refreshing breeze. With the trials of last month's field study behind us, we found ourselves caught up once more in the bustle of school life. Both our combat training and academic studies continued to become more and more demanding. But May also heralded the beginning of specialist classes, more befitting a military academy.
The Orbital Revolution 50 years ago changed the way wars were fought forever. There are a number of reasons for this fundamental change, but 4 factors in particular that I would argue to be the most important. The first is the invention of orbital guns, cannons, and other weaponry. The increased accuracy of these weapons, as well as their ease of maintenance and manufacture, instantly rendered all other firearms obsolete. The second factor is the associated mechanization of the military. Orbital technology led to the formation of armored divisions made up of tanks and armored cars. The impact this new kind of tactical unit had on the battlefield, with its enhanced offense, defense, and mobility, cannot be overstated. The third factor is the invention of airships. Warships that rely on the gravity manipulation ability of a flight field to remain in the air simply did not exist before the revolution. The sudden addition of a whole new dimension to war, the sky, made countless new strategies viable that were previously unimaginable. And the last factor is the creation of an entirely new practical science, which may be the biggest, most important change of all. Without orbital technology, such a concept would scarcely even have been conceivable, but now we'd be virtually crippled without it. Rean Schwarzer, can you tell the class what that new scientific breakthrough was?
Correct. The answer is orbital communications, a form of wireless communication technology based on formless transmissions through orbital waves. This allows officers on the battlefield to obtain pertinent information in real time, leading to precise and accurate troop movements. Of course, countermeasures has also been invented, such as wiretapping and jamming, to partially limit its benefits, but nonetheless. Ooh, I got it right. Well done. This is all pretty high level stuff. I mean, I know the basics, but I never heard it gone into such detail before. Yeah, we were going to have to work really hard to keep up. Oh, I knew what I knew what it was. I was just kind of busy with something, guys.
Why did Lady Laura have to be placed in a class like that? I was truly looking forward to studying alongside her.
Is that girl next to her not the one who scored the highest on the entrance exam?
I believe so, though I also hear she's a mere commoner.
There's something about that silvered-haired girl that I find oddly soothing. I wonder if she'd let me stroke her hair if I were to ask nicely.
That's quite enough idle chatter. We are members of Class 1. We are above such droll behavior. As well, we cannot allow ourselves to be bettered by that rabble, even in something as insignificant as the culinary arts.
Of course not.
I'm so accustomed to our chef doing all of the cooking, however, that I must admit I'm finding this all rather challenging. Could they make it a little less obvious they're talking about us? I mean, seriously.
It stands to reason they'd be curious about our class. It's hard to blame them for that, at least.
I think you've wished that plenty already.
I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of using an orbital computer.
Likewise. I was lost at first, but it's slowly beginning to make more sense.
Well, it is cutting-edge technology here in Erebonia, so I think most people are confused until they've gotten used to it. Machias and Eustace both picked it up surprisingly quickly, though.
Yeah, but academics are their thing. And I'm pretty sure Machias has been interested in computers for a while, too.
Eustace also seems to get the hang of things far quicker than most people, even if he's not interested in them at all. Which probably just adds insult to injury for Machias.
I'll bet. I hear they were really butting heads during last month's field study.
They were. At one point, things almost took a violent turn. We were able to hold them back, but I don't think we could have kept them under control for long if Instructor Sarah hadn't arrived.
We really need to do something about them, but I have no idea what.
I don't either, but you're right. This has gone on for way too long as it is. It needs to stop.
Rean Schwarzer.
Oh great! Here comes the pompous pretty boy. Oh my god, I hate this dude. Every time I hear him talking his condescending attitude, it just makes me want to smack him across the face. But I digress. He's a fictional character. I'm a real person. There's a difference. But come on. I can't be the only one that feels this way, alright?
Huh? Isn't he from Class 1?
Patrick, is it?
That is correct. My full name is Patrick T. Higharms.
This is Betcha. My full name is Patrick T. Higharms. Sorry, had to do it. He's perfect prime. Let me just stop talking.
I don't believe I need to say anything more than that.
What?
You're from the High Arms family.
Are they prestigious?
About as prestigious as they come. The High Armsies are one of the 4 great houses. Though they're slightly lower in rank than the Albareas. I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
It doesn't matter. I didn't come here to talk to commoners or foreigners. I came to bring gladsome tidings to you, Rean Schwarzer. I am generously extending you welcome to make use of the accommodations on the 3rd floor of the Student Union building.
You mean...
The 3rd floor?
That's where the Nobles Salon is, right?
Your father may be a mere baron, but that still makes you a noble. And though you've had the misfortune of sharing a class with this riffraff...
You see what I mean? Every time I hear him talk, it's... It really ticks me off. This is why he said that. With such disdain that was sharing a class with this riffraff. Riffraff? Just because you're a noble doesn't mean commoners aren't people too. Yes, you're a noble blood. You got higher blood than whoop-de-friggin' do. Still doesn't change the fact that, bruh, I'm a person, you're a person. You bleed blood just like I bleed blood. That's... I'm sorry, I sound like Maki-ish right now. I can understand where Maki is coming from. And they're pompous. Let me shut up.
I have decided to use my good name as a member of the High Arms family to afford you the privilege of joining us. I do hope you appreciate it.
Well... How can I turn him down politely?
This hardly strikes me as the best place to be recruiting new members.
Eustace?
Eustace Albarea?
I wasn't aware the 3rd son of the High Arms family counted playing factions among his hobbies. If you wished for company in the salon, should you not have come to me first?
You? You've been invited countless times. You simply choose not to come. Despite there being no shortage of second years practically begging for your company.
I have no interest.
Suit yourself then. But you, Schwarzer, make sure you think long and hard about this. If you care about your future, you need to start thinking about the connections you're making and the sides you're taking.
He's certainly not shy.
No, he's not. I wasn't sure how to turn him down either. Thanks for stepping in, Eustace.
I wasn't trying to help you. But I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so no, that's all.
Last month's field study? Is he...
Yeah, I think he means the run-in we had with the Provincial Army.
Ah, so he feels partially responsible for his family's actions then. He must have been looking for a way to apologize to you.
I guess he has a nice side after all.
Looks like somebody got a chip on their shoulder. Good work today, class. Tomorrow's a free day, so take it easy. You earned it. Just remember, next Wednesday is your second practical exam. I was wondering when she'd bring that up. Will you be announcing the details about next field study trip on Wednesday also? Of course. You'll be heading out next weekend. I'm sure you can hardly wait. I, for one, very much look forward to it. Oh, and one more thing. Your midterms are scheduled for the middle of next month, so just file that away, if you would. Midterms? Sounds irritating. So we finally get to put up all the knowledge we gained throughout the past few months to the test. Yes, and that's a good thing. You need to be thinking about your academic studies. School can't just be about military strategy, you know. Because if it is, I'm going to get an earful from Vice Principal Heinrich. Again. Is that all you care about? Can we ask if there's anything we don't understand? Not if you care about the answer being right. I'm a combat instructor. Book smarts like that are well beyond me. Anyway, that's all for homeroom. Machias, if you please. Yes, instructor.
All rise. Bow.
My voice acting sucks! I'm just playing.
Well, I'll see you later, Rean.
Later.
Oh, are you two going to club activities today?
Yeah, I am. Did you want to have dinner together later?
We've been eating in the cafeteria an awful lot lately, so maybe we could go to the cafe in Trista today for a change of scenery?
Sounds good to me. You want to just meet up in the entrance hall later?
Sure.
See you then.
Oh, hi, Elisa. Are you off to club practice too?
Oh, no, not today.
What is it? Is there something you wanted to ask me?
It's nothing. I'll see you later.
What was that all about?
Did you do something else to upset her?
Not that I'm aware of. Although, I suppose it's possible I did something wrong without even realizing it. Knowing her.
I was speaking in jest, I assure you. Are you planning on going into the old schoolhouse again tomorrow?
Yeah. The principal did ask me to keep an eye on it, so I thought I'd make time for a quick look inside.
Alright. Please let me know when you're planning to begin the expedition, if you would. I have club activities tomorrow, but as far as I'm concerned, the old schoolhouse takes priority.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
Excellent. I'll see you tomorrow then.
You're in the chess club, aren't you, Machias? Or are you planning on studying in the library?
Since when was it any of your business what I choose to do after class?
No, I just... Have I done something to upset you?
Not especially. It's actually my fault for being deceived so easily in the first place.
Oh. Let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all in equal standing here. I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to deceive you. I just...
Save your breath. Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me, and I simply cannot trust those who lie. That's all there is to it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, please, think nothing of it.
Oh, am I intruding?
Oh, no. Not at all. Did you need something?
I accidentally left one of my textbooks in my desk, so I came back to fetch it. Ah, here it is.
What subject?
Take a look.
Studying hard as always, I see. Except, wait, intermediate? Isn't that part of the Sunday school curriculum? Seems a bit basic for you.
Oh, it's not for me. I promised to help Fee with her math studies. I found this at a bookshop in town and thought it might be of some use to her.
Ah, okay.
Which reminds me, I should really be going. I'm sure she's waiting for me by now. I'll see you later, Rean.
Take care.
And don't worry.
Huh?
I'm sure Machias doesn't hate you or anything. If you can find some way of making him realize how you feel, I'm sure he'll understand. It's just getting through to him that might be tough.
Yeah. I just have to keep at it. If Emma believes I can make it work, then I'll believe it too. I should probably also get going. Maybe I'll wander around the academy grounds for a while before returning to the dorm.
So obviously, Machias feels some type of way about Rean, but you know, this is how I see it. I really don't think it's that big a deal, really. I mean, yeah, he didn't tell you the truth about his social standing, but maybe because he didn't feel, but he didn't feel like it was necessary to tell him or anybody about his social standing. You know, at the end of the day, it was ultimately his choice if he wanted to tell people if he was a noble or not. You know. And from what, and even if Machias felt some type of way about it, I mean, it made no sense. But I do get where Machias is coming from. He said he just couldn't trust anybody who lied, whether he was a noble or not. If he had just told him, basically what Machias was thinking was, if you had just told me you were a noble from the beginning, we wouldn't have this problem with each other. Which, it makes sense, but it actually does make sense. You didn't have, he's basically saying you didn't have to lie. You know, you could have told me straight to my face, you know, if you were a noble or not. What's wrong, Elisa? Oh, don't worry, it's nothing serious. Well, if you say so. I'm always there if you want someone to talk to, though. Okay, thanks. Well, there's really nothing to do here. I'm just really just walking around as I talk to you guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's no side quest that I can do or anything. Yep, no side quest whatsoever. Let's just keep going. I'll have to talk to some people. I plan on helping out at the church today. Knowing that even someone as insignificant as myself can be of assistance to others is a splendid feeling. It makes me feel it makes my efforts all feel worth it. It makes sense, I guess. Should I go back to the dormitory? Yeah, why not?
Hey there, first year.
Oh, it's you. I'm not going to play along with your scams this time, so you might as well be on your way.
I wasn't trying to hustle you before, honest. Did you, figure out how I did it, though? If you really want your 50 mirror back, I'll be happy to hand it over. But wouldn't you rather feel like you...
There had to have been a trick to it. If I had to guess... Of course! I'm pretty sure, which means... You threw the coin in the air, but let it fall instead of trying to catch it. You let it fall right into the open bag lying in wait for it at your feet. Am I right?
Yeah, not bad. I wasn't expecting you to figure it out so quickly.
So I was right.
Yep, spot on. And a promise is a promise, so here's your 50 mirror... Sorry. I've only got 10 mira on me.
It's fine. Just forget it. It's only 50 mira. You can keep it.
Oh, really? Well, that's mighty generous.
Hey! Stop trying to leech money off innocent first years, you louse.
Oh, crap. It's the she-devil.
I like the fact that his first response was that, oh crap, it's the she-devil. Dang,
what?
dude. What? Ooh, that's cool.
A bicycle? No, it looks like it's powered by orbital energy. Wait, I've seen this girl somewhere before.
You're Rean, I take it. I've been hearing all about you from Toa and George. Sounds like you pulled off some pretty amazing stuff in your field study last month.
I'm surprised you know my name, actually. I didn't think I'd been doing anything worthy of such attention. Guess I should still officially introduce myself, though. I'm Rean Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
Same. I'm Angelica Ragnar. Glad I could finally make your acquaintance.
Ragnar? As in Marquis Ragnar? Head of one of the 4 great houses?
Same reaction every time, I swear. Yeah, I'm his unworthy daughter. But he doesn't really want to have anything to do with me since I go around dressed like this.
I think it's less how you dress and more how you behave. Where are you going on that bike at this hour anyway?
Oh, George finally finished tuning the orbital engine. So I figured I'd give it a run to the capital and back and see how it holds up.
Sure must be nice not to have a care in the world.
Look who's talking.
So you do ride it like a bike. Wow.
Well, catch you later. I'm thinking of putting in a request for you sometime. If I do, I'd sure appreciate a swift response.
Huh. Lost for words? That's a little something George put together a while back. He calls it an orbital bike. Pretty cool, huh?
It is. It's kind of like a steel horse. I'm guessing you can't buy those in any shops?
Nah. The Ruhr Institute of Technology started putting that one together as part of a test. Then George finished it off. Angelica put up the money for the parts herself. Oh, but Toa and I helped out too.
Sounds like it must have been a pretty challenging project. Are you on good terms with Toa and George then? Angelica said she'd heard all about me from them. Maybe you had a little something to do with that too?
Well, we're all from different classes, but we've kind of stuck together for a while now. Come to think of it, I never did introduce myself, did I? Name's Crow Armbrust, second year, class 5. I'm sure I'll catch you around again. Later.
So, his name's Crow, huh? Angelica's the daughter of Marquis Ragnar, Toa's the student council president, George is head of the engineering club. It seems like every second year I meet is somebody important.
Chapter 2, the verdant seating. But, ain't gonna lie, I kinda agree with Rean on that one. Time to go talk to everybody. Especially Elisa. There's apparently there's been something going on with Elisa, but nobody really knows. So let's go upstairs and see what's going on with her. Is this her room? It is. What's wrong, Elisa? Oh, hey, Rean. It's nothing serious, don't worry. Well, if you insist, but now that I'm here, it's really easy to tell that this is your room, Elisa. So organized and neat. It really fits that high-class image of yours. Don't make fun of me like that. Sometimes I can't tell if he's clueless, or if he's actually caught on. Sorry, did I say something to upset you? No, it's nothing. Ooh. Someone's here. Seems like it. I'll be right there. Hello, Rean. Is something the matter? Not really. Just came by for a chat. Is Fee here with you? I thought I heard her voice a moment ago. She is. I promised to help her study after we finish dinner. She currently is doing some exercise I prepared for her this afternoon. I never expect to hear that. She's actually a very hard worker. Would you like to join us? Nah, it's alright. I'd rather not distract you two. It sounds like hard work, so good luck. Thank you. Have a good free day tomorrow. Okay. What the heck? Didn't mean to do that. Wonder what Laura's up to. Good evening, Rean. Hey there, Laura. I like how you got your room set up. It's pretty relaxing. It's probably because we're both grown up, immersed in the ways of the sword. My room at home is more or less the same feel, too. I should respect it as much. So you've been practicing your sword swings tonight, too? Of course, it helps me on dinner settle. Sword practice is usually my go-to for clearing my mind, so it's an ideal way to wind down the day. For some reason, I had this impression that you were one of those people who never got caught up in stray thoughts. Even I have things I brood over now and then. I noticed that you've been putting extra effort into your training lately. May we both continue to strive towards improving ourselves. Couldn't have said it better myself. I need to work on my lower voice. I had it, down pat last time. I don't have it anymore. It's the stairs one. You know it's sad when you walk all around her room and all you see is bottles. Bottles. Bottles and bottles. Like, woman, do you ever get tired of drinking? Oh, wasn't expecting to see you here. Didn't peg you as the type to sneak into a lady's room in the middle of the night. Maybe I had you figured wrong. I wouldn't exactly call this sneaking. I'm kind of surprised though, you're actually not drinking. Not that I wouldn't like a drink right now, to be honest, but I got some work I need to finish up before I forget. Okay, yeah, I give up. Grab me a beer from that case over there, will you? You ever think that maybe there's something not quite right about a teacher bringing her beer into the dorms? Come on, come now. Beer is the fuel that keeps my fires burning. I even let you have a can or two for yourself. It's okay. If anyone asks, I have no idea where you got it. I think I'll pass. By the way, instructor, you know a guy named Crow, right? He's a second-year student. Oh, and Angelica, too. Oh, so you met them already, have you? I had my fair share of good times with them since I became an instructor, but then again, who hasn't? Ah, so you do know them. Well, at least the very least, I hope you can steer clear of their influence. You wouldn't want to take after them any more than you wanted to take after me. You say that, and yet here you are as our homeroom teacher. Huh. He's got a point. Alright, let's see what the boys are doing. I know Maki doesn't want to talk to me. Elliot! Where'd he go? I know Maki doesn't want to talk to me. Gaius? What do you want? I just want to say thanks for this afternoon. I assume you mean the incident with Hyons. I especially remember saying that I wasn't trying to help you. Maybe so, but I still wanted to thank you. I'm not really used to handling situations like that. I mean, I'm a noble, but I never really spent much time with other members of the nobility. Useless? Seems as though neither one of us is an ordinary noble, but your problems have nothing to do with me. Don't expect my assistance next time. Dang. Neither one of us. I guess he's got some issues of his own then. Now where are my two boys at? Ah, there you two are. I heard that it's tradition for the Wind Orchestra to stage a big yearly concert. I'm going to try to find out more about that tomorrow, but I'm getting really excited just thinking about it. That's going to be my big goal to work toward for the time being. That was a delicious meal, courtesy of Kirch's. Thanks to that, I ought to be in top shape for tomorrow. I imagine everyone started getting used to the academy life by now, but we need to avoid getting too comfortable and keep working. Who's in here? No one. That's cool. That's a vacant room. Either way, I think that's about it. So let's go back to our room. Should I call it a day? Yes. Alright guys, time for our new free day. I'm sorry. Ah, beautiful Trista. Book delivery. A number of books have just arrived from Thor's facility. Now, I'd like assistance in delivering them. Inquire at Kane's bookstore. A substitute tutor. Something urgent has just come up, so I really need someone to take care of tutoring the kid I usually teach. I'll be waiting in the lower class dorm, so please come see me as soon as you can. Klein, Year 2, Class 5. I would like to ask Class 7 to continue their investigation of the old schoolhouse from where they left off last month. I hope you'll be able to shed further light on the secrets within those walls. You may begin when you see fit, but make sure that you are completely prepared. Principal Van Dyke. The old schoolhouse requested the same deal as last month. Still got the keys. I can go in whenever I'm ready, but there's no telling how long it's going to take, so I should finish up everything else first. Alright, let's get started. Yep, I'm right there with you, Rean, so let's do this. Who should I do first? You know what? Let's go to the second floor and go speak to Gaius. Let's do his bonding event first. I haven't done his. This it? Oh, hello, Rean. Sorry, did I interrupt you? Nah, it's alright. Claire instructed me to do some designs, so I've been spending the day working on those. I felt a bit tired after finishing a couple of them though, so I'm just taking a break for now. Sounds like you've been working hard at least. Would it be okay if I stayed a while and watch you draw, guys? Fine by me. If you got any good advice, I'm all ears too. I don't think I ever did a bonding event with Gaius. And this is for my personal playthroughs, you know what I'm saying? Wow, that's quite the elaborate drawing. Compliments like that make me feel like I'm improving. But don't hold back if you had any criticisms to make. Got it. Even though I think this looks pretty great already, you used to draw back at home, right? Yeah, I taught myself about painting landscapes and, well, mostly landscapes. But Claire, head of the club, wasn't too thrilled to hear that. How so? According to her, I draw purely by feel, without even the most basic artistic techniques. She told me to take what I see and make it my own, so I've been doing rough sketches like this since last month. In fact, I just finished my 100th sketch. That's a lot. I don't know if I have the patience to sit down and do that many sketches. Isn't it kind of a pain? It's not that bad. It helps that Claire's words resonated with me. That's what I'm doing with my time in the Empire, after all. I'm taking what I see and making it my own. Now, seems like it might be a good time to ask. Where are you from? I suppose I never did mention that, did I? I'm from the North Highlands, to the north of the Empire. Hold on, that's where Emperor Dracos raised his army. All this time we were learning about Northern class, and you were from there? Well, you know, I do plan on telling the rest of the class eventually. Come to think of it, I don't know how Gaius came to Thor's in the first place. Something wrong? No, sorry, just spacing out. I really like to see your painting when it's done. If it turns out into a painting worth seeing, I'll be sure to show you. Huh. That was nice. We had to learn on where Gaius is from. Okay. Let's go back to the school dorms and go talk to Miss Sarah, or Instructor Sarah. See what's going on with this lady. This drunken lady. Good God almighty, that lady. I don't think I've ever seen somebody who drinks so much. Well, if it isn't in the Rean Bean machine, dutifully roaming the campus as always. I feel like I'm wasting my breath pointing this out, but you do know it's the middle of the day, right? You got a problem with me spending my afternoon drinking? It's my room and my beer. I'm not seeing the problem here. Huh, that rhymed. Looks like she's already plastered. Knowing her, she probably is ready to leap into action if anything serious would come up though. Hey, don't just stand there like you got nothing to do. You're a student, so come sit here and keep me company. I don't see how that has any relation to me being a student. Oh well, I guess it's as good a chance as any. I'll go get myself something to drink. Oh, be a dear and get me something to snack on while you're out, would you? Fine. Looks like you've been working pretty hard for the student council. That's what I like to see. Building up experience and making memories is exactly what youth is all about. I don't want to hear it. Not from the person that pushed me into it in the first place anyway. Especially since I've had a lot on my mind lately regardless. So this is about Machias, huh? Was it that obvious? Well, you don't exactly have a poker face. Have you figured out a way to make it up with them yet? I wish. If I had been completely honest with them to begin with, none of this would have happened, so it's my fault, but I remember when I had such simple, useful worries. That's one way to brush me off. Well, the way I see it, your best bet would just be focused on helping the student council out for today. Helping others people out with their worries helps you develop as a person and figure out how to take care of your own. Really? Of course. You need to take each and every request seriously, and not to see them as boxes on a checklist. Listen carefully to what a client says and figure out what they really want from that is a key part of the job. After all, people tend not to say what's really on their mind. You have to listen for it. Hey, what's that look? What's with that look? I'm just surprised you gave such a helpful, on-point reply. Can I ask what you did before you became an instructor? Well... Let's just put it this way. I got a lot of experience. More than enough to give you youngins some helpful advice whenever you need it. That would be a bit more credible if you weren't completely drunk. Listen enough to dodge the question, though. Either way, I'm your homeroom teacher. I'll always help you out if you really need me. For now, though, just focus on what you gotta do. I suppose you're right. Well, it's not every day she gives good advice. Might as well take it while I can and focus on helping out the student council. Jesus. Ah, that's the stuff. I can take her advice, right? Yo, that's how I feel. Like when you see someone just chugging beer like that, like, you straight? I'm like, you straight? You good? Oh Jesus! I didn't mean to put it in turbo mode. I wonder if you could turn that off. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, so that's over with. Now let's go and take care of these requests that I got. So we got one at the bookstore right here, and we got one at the dormitory. I'm gonna take the bookstore first. One, because it's closer, and two is, you know, it's not that hard. Welcome. Feel free to browse at your leisure. Pardon me, but you sent a request to the student council, didn't you? I certainly did, and I'm guessing this means you're taking care of it? Wonderful. Yep, you said you needed help with delivering some books to the academy's instructors. Correct. I usually handle it myself, so I'm sorry to put that work on you today. If you don't mind me asking, is there a reason you need someone else to do this? Shamefully enough, yes, I lost the order sheet I received from the academy. So now I'm not sure who I should deliver each book to. That's when I decided that it'd be best to ask one of you students instead. You're more familiar with your instructors than I am, so you might be able to deduce who ordered what. So that's why you put the request in with the student council. Exactly. I actually hired part-timers who's a student at Thor's. Student? I cannot talk. Oh my god. I had planned on asking her first, but she's working somewhere else today, so the student council was on my only recourse. Now it all makes sense. So, are you free at the moment? I'd like to get them delivered as soon as possible. Of course, sure. I'll take these books off of your hands. Great, here you go. You'll have 5 books to deliver. They make for a heavy load, so be careful carrying them. Behind the Ward Lions, Modern Art, The Complete Works, Topical Science, Analyzing Economic, and the Empire's Hottest Spots. Oof, you weren't kidding about the weight. Anyone order multiple books? Don't worry, just one per person. So 5 deliveries, 5 people, 5 books. Seems simple enough. These are all different enough that I should be able to figure out which instructor ordered each one. I'll get started right away. I'm sure you do great. Well, I already know which one goes to Instructor Sarah. Let's just give her a book. Here, lady. Hey, Rean. What's up? Oh boy, looks like she's still drinking. I get the feeling that one odd magazine that piles probably hers. You happen to know what this is, would you? Hey, that's the magazine I used the Academy's money to buy. Didn't think you read it, didn't think you read it too. Let's not jump to conclusions now. Looks like I was right on the mark. The truth is... Thanks. That explains it though. Sounds like you're working for the student council is varied, if nothing else. Well, might as well have a little look at it now. She might be the most carefree person I've ever met. That's a magazine for people looking to tour the Empire, isn't it? That seems like something you should be buying with your own money, not the Academy's. It's for your field studies. What? I'm reading this so I can research potential field study locations. Yeah, here you are assuming I'm using to plan a sneaky little hideaway for myself. That's pretty rude, you know. I see. It might not seem like it sometimes, but I guess she really is always looking out for us. Ooh, the booze here looks pretty good. First it tells me about the Celtic beer, and now this. Gotta appreciate a magazine that covers an adult's needs. I take it all back. The only person she's thinking about here is herself. What? Okay, so now let's go to the Academy, and let's go to the library. I don't think we've ever been in the library on this playthrough, guys. Have we? Did we? I don't know. If I'm correct, yep. If it isn't Rean, how may I help you today? If you're here to talk history, I'm sure I can set aside a few hours of my day for the engaging little chat. Not today, thanks. Mr. Thomas is in charge of history and literature. It's not hard to tell why he has picked for the former either. I'm just here to ask whether you ordered this book from the bookstore recently. Ooh, you have my Behind of the War of the Lions. Wait, Why do you have my Beyond the Ward Alliance? Well, it's a long story. I see. It all makes sense now. Thank you for going all your way to hand delivering this to me. It was no trouble at all. By the way, this book provides an in-depth look at several of the mysteries surrounding the Ward Alliance. Though I suppose you probably figured that much out from the title. I had intended on covering these mysteries in class too, but I'll be more than happy to lend it to you if the premises catch your interest. I'll let you know if I ever find the time. Yeah, not gonna happen, champ. Let's go to rooftop. Get this to him. I think it's Sarah. Professor Thomas. This guy says 3. Just a moment of your time if you can spare it. Instructor Makar teaches natural science and orbital engineering. So this might just be. Did you order this from the bookstore recently? Yeah, I got a subscription to that magazine to the bookstore. But what are you doing with it? Well, it's like this. Well, that do it, thanks. Between schoolwork and doing favors for the student council, you must be one busy guy. I won't deny that. Change the subject for a minute, mind if I ask what you're doing up here? Evading all of my teacher responsibilities, couldn't you tell? Alright, how silly of me. There are some things you just shouldn't say in front of your hard-working students. It's cool though. I'm doing just enough to work to keep me from being fired. You should try it out sometime. No offense, but I think you work too hard. Today's your free day. You should use it to relax a bit. All that hard work will catch up to you if you don't. That's a good point. Whoa, I wouldn't expect that out of him. I guess he does care about his students in his own way. Anyway, thanks for bringing me my magazine. Catch you later. Right. Thank you for your time. I don't know why I made him sound like a surfer dude. He just sound like a surfer dude to me. I can't tell if that's weird or not. Why, hello there. Did you have a question for me? I do. Do you have a moment? Did you order this book recently? Oh, yes, I did. But is there a reason you haven't? Funny you should ask. It's quite the story. I see. That's very diligent of you. Not at all. I'm just doing what was asked of me. Oh, come now. No need to be so humble. I should have said this earlier, but thank you for going out of your way to bring this directly to me. I'm sure this book will increase the quality of my lessons dramatically. You made my students very happy. That's very flattering. Alright. I think I got one more book, or is that it? No, I do have one more book. Actually. Yep, I thought so. Because this is that grouchy old man. You're that Rean Slaughter from Instructor Valentine's class. What brings you to me? May I have a minute of your time? Do you know this book by any chance? As it just so happens, that's the very book I ordered from the bookstore. But why do you have it? Wait, don't tell me Valentine's corrupted you into a petty thief. You're both stealing Academy deliveries, aren't you? Hold on, let me explain. I see. Allow me to apologize for doubting you so readily and so vehemently. But that raises another question. Your father is a baron, is he not? Then why, pray tell, was someone of such worthy blood perform such menial tasks? What exactly are you asking me? I don't mean to deny that the work ethic or the importance of the student council, but nobles have their rules and commoners have theirs. I would just like for you to keep that in mind. I see. What's more, you could very well have a bright future. Try not to let Instructor Valentine's influence stain it too much. That is all. You may take your leave. Thank you for your time. You must be gunning for the title of the most punchable faculty member. Most punchable? He really, dang, Rean, I didn't know you wanted to punch the guy. I mean, I probably would have punched the guy too. Better report back to Kane's. So let's go back to the bookstore. I'm gonna just... What a boon you've been. Thank you. Always have to be a boon. Here, I want you to give you something as a token of my gratitude. They may come in handy at some point. I think they will. Much appreciated. Again, I cannot overstate how thankful I am. You'll be the first one I call if I ever need a hand again. I'm always willing to help. See you later. Alright, so that's done. So let's go back to the substitute, and then now let's go to the dorm, the class 2 dorms. This it right here? No, that's a house. Ah, here we go. The lower class dorms. Excuse me, you're Klein, right? I am. If you're asking, you must be Rean. Yep, Rean Schwarzer, class 7. At your service. I read you wanted me to fill in for you at your tutoring job. That's right. Something urgent's come up, so I won't be able to make it today. That's why I took this straight to the student council. If you don't mind me prying, may I ask what's so urgent? Of course. Truth is, my family got in contact with me last night to tell me that my mom collapsed when she was out working. That's all I know, but I've already got tickets for the train out to the country this afternoon. I'd do the same if I were you. The house we'd be tuning at is a straight shot from south from these dorms. It's by the riverside. You can't miss it. Your pupil's a boy named Emil, and you'll be speaking to his mother, Melissa. In terms of what and how you teach him, I'm leaving that up to you. And honestly, if you want him to back out, that's fine too. I've already told Melissa that you're not necessarily locked in, so she'll understand if you can't make it. Thanks for giving me the out, at least. Oh right, I probably should ask at the beginning, but are you sure you want me to do this? I never tutored anyone before. Well, you're a student here, so you got the knowledge to do it at least. Ever helped other people study before? I've helped my young sister with things she didn't understand at Sunday school. Then there you have it. Emil's got all the books he needs already, so all you need to do is go through the material together. Today's topic should be about orbital science, by the way. You might want to brush up at the library if you're not too confident in that area. Thank you for the information. Well then, I still got to pack, so I'll be heading back to my room now. Any other questions before I go? I should be fine with what you told me. Nice. This is a real weight off my shoulders. Good luck. We're gonna head straight to the library to do that. I do hope nothing serious happened to his mom. Today's topic is orbital science, huh? He probably had the right idea about going to the library. It's probably worth brushing up on my knowledge of the Rhineford Company too. Once I've done that, I'll find that house. Yep, that's exactly what I'm about to do. So let's go to the library. Fast travel. I think we should go upstairs to the left. I think this is it right here. No. That's international. Ah, here we go. Technology. Let's go to Orbital Revolution. The Orbital Revolution was a technological revolution they saw. I'm not going to talk. Y'all can read it if you want to. Okay. Gonna fast travel to the park. Now the house is past the flower shop to the right. So right here. This is the house. Trista house. Or Trista house. There's his mother. Excuse me. I was sent here by a second-year student called Klein. Oh, you must be the one filling in for him. How thoughtful of him to find a replacement. Are you free to tutor Emil now? Yeah, of course. Oh, thank you. I'll take you to his room then. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rean. I'm a first year and a member of Class 7. Nice to meet you. Likewise. So what do you want to get started with? We'll be going over science today, correct? That's right. I already got my textbooks ready. Page 40, huh? So we focus on more on the historical side of things. Indeed, for the record, Klein and I covered up the beginning of the Orbital Revolution last time. It really deserves to be called a revolution for changing everyone's lives so much and so quickly. I'm sure you know the answer, but let me ask to refresh myself. How long did the Orbital Revolution take place? Crap. Be right back, guys. Sorry, I had to go do something. Started with an easy one. I see. It started about 50 years ago. Oh, you make it sound like common knowledge. I shouldn't have expected you to be smart since you are a tourism student. I wouldn't go that far. That would be Professor C. Epstein. Speaking of which, it was in the year 1155, just a year after his death. The Epstein Foundation was formed by his skilled disciples. Oh wow, I didn't expect to hear all of that. You really are amazing. That's not true. The way I explained things probably made them even hard to understand. Either way, I think today's plan is to go over these topics as a refresher first. And after that, we'll try to cover everything up until the year 1170 of the Septian calendar. Sounds good to me. And that's about it. Did you manage to get all that? Yeah. Yes, that should be good to go. I have to admit, I'm surprised. It's hard to believe that a company as massive as Rhineford used to be just a single factory. It really is. The Orbital Revolution brought about big changes just about everywhere. But it's safe to say that the Rhineford factory's transformation into such a big corporation is one of the biggest ones. It certainly ended up having a major impact on Zemeria, so I have to agree. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask, what was it that the Rhineford factory specialized in making? This book doesn't really mention that. Well, they specialized in making weapons such as guns and artillery. The factory's been around for a long time. I even heard that it was around back in the Middle Ages. That's fascinating. Thanks for letting me know. I'm impressed just how knowledgeable you are. I'm just doing my job. Oh, seems like today's session is over. Are you okay with leaving off here for today? This is a good stopping point, so yes, it was a pleasure to have you as a tutor today. Thank you for covering for Klein. Emil says, seems to have learned a lot today. He's a great teacher. In fact, I even put him on the same level as Klein. I'm honored. I'm glad to see he's happy. Well then, I have to give you something. Thank you. Wait, Mira, I can't just take this. Why not? People normally get paid for their work. Well, I guess. It didn't really feel like work to me. I guess it'd be rude to refuse it though. Well, if you insist, thank you very much. You're welcome. I'm very grateful you filled in for Klein. and the substitute tutor is done. Alright, so now that that's a whip, let's go to the old schoolhouse. Now that everything's been set up. And let's go take on the dungeon, guys. Now, if you guys remember from my from the last episode, this is a new game plus playthrough, meaning that I got all my skills and stats that I have gotten in my earlier personal playthrough that I'm doing for this. So, but yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I am back. I got the key so I can start the exploration on the underground ruins whenever I'm ready. But there's no telling what I'll find in here, so I better finish all my other tasks first. Luckily, I did all that. Was there anything else I still needed to do? The time of day will advance to evening. As a result, all daytime bonding events and quests will expire. Use the old school house key. Entering this place doesn't get any less scarier no matter how many times I do it. Time to try to call up anyone I can count on to back me up. I'm gonna call on Elisa, Laura, basically everybody that I can pick. I'm just gonna get all of them. Because why not? It's been about a month already, huh? I'm still kind of scared, but we can't just leave this place locked and pretend nothing's weird going on in here. Yeah, especially with the principal himself asking us to keep exploring it. We just have to take things nice and slow. Now I'm counting on you guys for backup. Understood. I wish to do everything I can to assist in the name of Class 7. Even if more fiends were to appear, I would relish the chance to test my mettle against them. I feel a lot safer with you around, Laura. I've heard the stories about this place, but quite honestly, I'm having a tough time believing them. A building that changes its layout all on its own seems, well, kind of impossible. I imagine the only way to truly believe it would be to see it with your own eyes. As soon as you step through that door, you'll be left with no option but to accept that this place is not as it seems. Yeah, I think you're in for quite a surprise. Come on, let's go. First things first, I'm gonna switch up the tactics a little bit. Alright, so that's good. What's going on? This really is completely different from the last time we were here. What's that pedestal-like structure over there? I mean, we don't know either. That wasn't there last month. None of this was. Yeah, I don't remember it either. The staircase leading down into the ruins is completely gone, too. Instructor said she was going to investigate the ruins in her spare time as well, but she didn't mention anything like this. Maybe someone sneaked inside and did this? No. It's too large scale a change that had been done in such a short time. Most likely explanation is to be that the ruins have changed their layout on their own. Again. You can't be serious. This truly is a fascinating place. Well, standing around here isn't gonna get us anywhere. Let's go and get a close look at that pedestal. Well, it definitely is a device of some sort. If I were to guess, I'd say something similar to an elevator you find in a mine shaft. That's what it looks like anyway. An elevator, huh? An elevator, huh? I wonder if that means we can use this to go deeper underground. It's worth a shot. Let's see. There we go. We can use this to descend one floor down. There appears to be other floors beyond that too, but access to anything lower end is locked out. Which means the area we explored last month would be on the first floor, I suppose. I didn't realize these rooms went farther than that. My head is starting to hurt. If the rest of the floors are locked, that seems to suggest someone is trying to stop us or anyone from getting to them. But who would do that, and why? I have no idea. But the proof is right here. All the other floors are off limits. There's no model number or date anywhere, either. Which suggests that this elevator was built at the same time as the building itself, back in the Middle Ages. You're surprisingly well informed on technology, Elisa. It's not often that girls develop such an interest in machinery. I don't know that much. It's all just low-level stuff. Plenty of other people could tell you the same thing, I'm sure. So, what are we going to do? Do you want to try to use the elevator to go down to the second floor? Yeah, I think we should, though we have no idea what we're going to find down there. So we're going to need to be very careful. Make sure you're well and truly prepared for anything. Alright, that's enough talking. Oh my god, I cannot. My voice acting, it's been a minute since I played this game, so I'm not familiar. I'm familiar with the other characters in Trails of Cold Steel 3. Go check out my Trails of Cold Steel 3 playthrough, okay guys? It's pretty, it's pretty good. But this game, it's been so long since I played it. Second floor, huh? Everybody off, I guess. Man, none of this was here last month, was it? It's kind of eerie. That door sure looks like the same one we saw last time, though. and that means we could probably expect more monsters behind it. Excellent. I'm itching to test my skills against them. We should be careful in here. Monsters may end up being the least of our worries. True, but the five of us shouldn't have any problems making good use of combat links, at least. You ready to get this started? Of course. Let's head in. Alright! So it's time for dungeon exploration, guys.
It's time to begin our investigation.
Which is pretty simple. You know, it's not like it's a... So, let me come over here. I'm gonna hit this guy. Come here.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
It's my turn.
I keep forgetting I'm playing difficulty 1, not 3. It means I gotta move things. Oops.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten rain.
Dang.
That takes care of them.
Like I said, New Game Plus. Okay, that's a dead end. Where do you think you're going?
Now's our chance.
My turn. That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Of course, I'm gonna make sure, guys, I'm not gonna one-shot everybody on this playthrough. Okay, I'm not going to.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
That'd just be wrong.
Go. Now's our chance.
I've got you. I can do this.
Right. Hey.
Of course, Laura's gonna one-shot everybody.
Oh, we did it!
I'll make sure that all my other characters are gonna be able to participate in the battles too. Let's go this way first. Or you know what? Let's go this way.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Of course.
Huh?
Right.
I can do this.
Go. There.
My turn.
All right, let's keep going.
All right, so now we. Oops. Now we climb the ladder. Another ladder up we go. Come over here. I'm pretty sure it's a treasure chest. A monster chest too.
Seems to be a treasure chest.
The advantage is ours.
Right. Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten rain.
Go.
Of course. still have a lot of training to do.
I guess I'll go. I'll hit the. I guess I'll get the treasure chest. I mean, I hate these monster chests, but they got good items in there sometimes.
Enemies ahead! We'll have to fight.
Right.
Here we go.
Let's try something a little different.
Second form. Gale.
Right.
My turn.
Hey.
Chiming darkness. Nocturne bell. Is everybody okay?
Well, that was fun. Ooh, got a quartz. That's nice. All right. So now that that's over with, let's go down this hallway. Let's get to the depths. I'm gonna skip you this time. Oh well, actually I can't. I gotta get this chest. Now running like a little doggy that you are.
Now's our chance.
Go. The second form. Gale.
I can do this.
Of course. Hey! We should keep going.
All right, time to let down the Wow. So yep, that means this gets moved down. I ain't gotta go. Wait, what? Hold on. That's gonna confuse myself. I think I just did. Hold on. I think I just confused myself. And I don't know why. Oh, here we go. That's why I thought I confused myself. Alright, I fixed it. I was like, did I just confuse myself? Which I didn't. Open the chest. Then go through here, and then we get to the depths. Time to take on the boss, guys. I almost completed the 180 on myself. Alright, who's the big bad boss today? Everyone, weapons at the ready! Oh. Wow, you ugly thing.
Be careful, this one looks
What is
strong.
real?
Here we go. Azure flames! Gather on my blade!
This is my secret weapon! Charging orbital energy! Plasmic arrow!
Right! Behold the might of the Arcade School! Radiant Blade Dance!
That's 2 down. 1 more to go. And yes, I am using S-Craft to take these guys down. Cause I freaking just don't care.
Performance just for you.
Cause I'm that cool like that.
You've been a wonderful audience.
Well, that was easy. I'm just playing.
Is everybody okay?
That one sure put up a fight. Indeed. I expect us consider this entire floor to be its domain. Still, it was nothing we couldn't handle. Perhaps that means this floor is ours now? Yeah, seems like we finally gotten the hang of combat links and everything. But it doesn't look like there's anything left to find here. The path does appear to dead end with this room. There don't even seem to be any valuables in here for that thing to have been guarding. Yeah. What's wrong? You look like you're lost in thought. Did you sense something? No, I was just thinking about last month. This is exactly the same as what happened then. A new area opens up, we reach the end of it, we fight a powerful enemy, and then hit a dead end. The situation is identical. Now that you mention it, that is suspicious. Every path has to reach its end somewhere. It's probably nothing more than a coincidence. You might be right. It just strikes me as odd, that's all. Either way, we explored all we can for now. So come on, let's head back outside. Well, that was done. Now we're gonna teleport. Warp. That's so cool. Alright, so now that that's over with, we go back to floor 2. Then we go back to the elevator. Crap. We end the investigation. Whew, that was way more exhausting than I expected. Yeah, the monsters down there were a lot stronger than the ones we fought last month. The elevator is the biggest conundrum, though. Where could it possibly have come from? We should report our findings to the principal right away. Instruct the Sarah too. Yes, that seems like the wisest course of action. Where you come from? Pay attention, guys, because that cat actually means something. Okay? The cat is just as important to the story as anything else, alright? So this month there's suddenly an elevator allowing access to a floor even deeper below the surface? Honestly, how many more surprises does that old schoolhouse hold? There was nothing like that during my inspection last week. I can say that much. Why can't I be the one who finds all the cool stuff? There seems to be a number of floors even deeper underground too, but only the first two were accessible. That's another mystery. I tried to find some means of unlocking the elevator so we could access the other floors, but it won't budge. If it's not the end of it, I wonder how far down it goes. In the decades I've been here at this academy, this is the first I've ever heard of any additional floors whatsoever. Up until last month, the floor we used for your orienteer exercise is all we had ever known. So what we were exploring today didn't even exist until this week? And easy access to this new area presented itself in the form of a convenient elevator, no less. I heard that many of the ruins from the Dark Ages were fraught with mysteries, but this is almost inconceivable. Well, something must have caused the new area to show themselves, but I don't have the slightest idea what that something could be. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, sir? Let me think. Perhaps it may have something to do with Emperor Dracos. Dracos the Lionheart? The very same. Emperor Dracos left strict orders regarding that building, which have been passed down from principal to principal ever since. He proclaimed that the old schoolhouse was preserved as it is until the promised day arrives. The promised day? What does that mean? That I could not say. Though some have speculated ties back to the War of the Lions 250 years ago, and to Dracos' companion, the brave Saint Sandlot. Saint Rean Sandlot? The Lance Maiden. If Emperor Dracos' words did concern the War of the Lions, it does stand to reason that she be connected. She and her Eisenritter fought valiantly at her side throughout the conflict. Valiantly enough to be regarded as a saint to be by the Septian Church. I imagine a few in their Barney don't at least know the name. Her name is celebrated even in my hometown, and I'm about as far out of the Empire as you can get. There's no shortage of legends and mysteries surrounding her life, and her death, for that matter. But how in the world would she be connected to the old schoolhouse? Well, I'm not certain she is. But when I think of the alterations that have begun to occur inside the building and Draco's words, I find it difficult to believe that there's no connection. It just strikes me as more than mere coincidence. I guess that's as good a theory as any. But what's the promise they refer to? Well, with so little information, we can speculate all night, and I doubt we'd be any close to a legitimate answer. We'll just have to keep searching the rules and see what we find. You perform admirably, Class 7. I truly appreciate all your efforts, and I'm terribly sorry for keeping you here so long. Not at all. I'm just happy we could be a help. If we discover anything else, we'll let you know at once, sir. Excellent. Feel free to prioritize other tasks as you see fit. However, you're not my personal assistant, after all. Thanks for the help, everyone. Think nothing of it. Honestly, I want to solve the mysteries of that place as much as you do at this point. I feel the same. And fighting the monsters within serves as excellent training. I'll be more than happy to accompany you again should the opportunity arises. Yeah, it's not right for you to have to do all the hard work, Rean. That goes for all the other requests you do on your free days too. My help's just a call away if you ever need it. Thanks, I'm sure I'll take you up on that. I'll see you back at the dormitory. Take care. Well, guys, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more bonding event. I think that'll be it for the. Oh, here we go. Fee, what you doing, Fee? Not much. Looking for something to nap. Someone to nap, I guess. You guess? Can never tell what she's thinking. Would you mind if I stuck around here? Go ahead. It's all yours. See you later. I meant stuck around with you so we could talk for a while. Okay. My voice is starting to hurt, so I'm not gonna talk, guys. She jumped from the second story window onto the ground into the courtyard. Exactly. Alright guys, I'm pretty sure that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click to the notification bell so you get all the updates when I post. Follow me on Instagram and on my Twitch, so you guys know when I post, even when I'm on Instagram and you're not on YouTube. Make sure you guys like this video. All the support really helps. And I'll catch you guys next time. And remember, no matter what anybody's tell you, you can always make your dreams come true. I'll see you guys later.